Offering subscriptions has an impact on business valuations, and vets looking to sell their practice might well consider getting a subscription plan going a year or two before they actually make that sale. And here's how it works. When valuers look at a company and they decide how much it's worth, there are a few elements that are key. They will look at what the past revenue and profitability of that practice has been, and then they say, well, if that's been the past, that's a very good indicator of what the future cash flow might be. And that's in the end what the purchaser pays for, is that future cash flow. But then they also look at the likelihood or the risk associated with that cash. What that means is, how likely is it that the future revenue looks like the past? And the more likely that the future revenue will replicate the past, we talk about quality, the high quality that revenue is, if it's recurring, predictable, continuing. And so with a traditional transactional type practice, especially those where the goodwill vests in a single owner, what we see is typically 30% of customers stopped going to a practice once it's sold because they went to Dr. Julie Summerfield rather than to the practice on corner 1st and 2nd Street. But at the same time, if you start offering subscriptions and you've got contractual revenue coming in, that revenue is much more likely to keep on coming in once Dr. Julie's left this practice, because I'm now contracted to the practice on the corner of 1st and 2nd. And so when a sale is made, you're unlikely to lose as much as 30% of your customers because there's a contractual relationship. They keep on paying, they keep on getting the preventables coming to their homes. And so when you sell that practice, you're selling a much better quality asset because it's not so much dependent on the goodwill. A lot of the revenue is contractual. The end result for those selling their practices with subscriptions, they get higher valuations. Now, just what does a higher valuation mean? It means that for every $100 of revenue or profit you've got, you get more money than a practice that doesn't have it for the same $100 of revenue.